Asset dashboard looks like any other dashboard in the Summit ITAM. Here, we can see summarized details for all types of assets that have been added to the system. Once an asset manager logs into the tool, the first thing that will show up is a dashboard, and they can find details about the overall asset management inventory. If you are working in a multi-tenant environment, you can change the tenant for which you want to see the details at the top of the screen. Below we have 4 sections, which show inventory details of all 4 types of assets. We have fixed assets, consumables, accessories, and software. In each square, you can find the life cycle status of all assets. For example, this shows the number of total fixed assets added to the inventory, including all categories. Then, we can see the number of assets in store, allocated, in repair, and the number of inactive assets. All the numbers depicted in this dashboard are hyperlinks. That means if you click on any number, it will show you the detailed list of assets in that status. For example, if I click on Allocated Assets section, then I can go to find the list of all allocated assets, and even export them in Excel if required. Similarly, if I go down and click on any section, the same information can be derived from there as well. Below this we have Discovered Variance Details. This shows the differentiation found by SAM agent running on all the endpoints in the environment. The Hardware Variance section shows how many devices are showing different data from inventory in each of the categories. The same is depicted for software. We also have a section that shows software non-compliance, which shows the number of valid licenses added to the inventory against the number of installations. Please note, these 3 features will only show data if you have Discovery enabled. Details of Discovery and Variance will be discussed in detail in another video. If we scroll down, we will find the details of added operating system licenses in the inventory and the number of installations for those. Further down, we have other summarized details, like number of assets in repair, number of assets which have been allocated to users, but they have not accepted it through their tool. We also have several assets which are pending return from a user. Movement pending return shows number of assets which are pending for approval during either store or floor movement. Recently discovered is the number of new assets found in the environment by the agent, which are still not part of the asset inventory. Asset contacted before shows the assets which have not been on the network, or the agent installed on the endpoint is not communicating with the proxy server. Next shows the old assets. Then lastly, we have warranty details of assets which have either expired or are about to expire in the next 30 days.